I'm with the Normal U High Pioneers. I mentioned Normal U High is just a couple of blocks away from CEFCU Arena, but it's been a 4-year journey to get to state, a journey accomplished by Normal U High in a win over Breeze Mater Dei. Mo Petland sets up Laney Snow. These are all seniors. Petland, Snow. On the overpass right here, Alyssa Wolf, a senior with a big lefty kill. And then it's going to be a senior, Jean Lane into a senior, Ava Crabtree off the block down. That wins the first set. In the second set, it's Madison Funk. What else? A senior to the senior, Snow, for the big kill. Snow's played so well throughout the state tournament. On match point, Lanen's going to dig it up. Ava Crabtree's going to knock it down. And Normal U High, that big senior class, is going to CEFCU Arena and the state Final Four. Indeed, Normal U High, there's been a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations. This senior class came in with very high hopes. They've been knocking on the door. They faced disappointment the past few years, not quite getting to the state, but tonight they are celebrating a trip to the state Final Four.
Just explain the emotions right now winning this.
We're so excited. We can't explain how we feel right now. We've been working for this all week, all year. It's been our goal to go to state, and now it's happening, and we are so excited.
And Madison, how about you?
I mean, I can't even make up words to describe how it was. Like, having the student section, all the fans around us, like, to build up the cheer and just, like, bringing the cheer on the court just makes it super, super exciting and super fun to play with each other. And we couldn't have done that with anyone else.
And guys, what's the confidence level of this group going into state right now?
We have a lot of confidence. We all lean on each other and play for each other. All of our coaches do really well, putting confidence in us, all of our fans. So we're really confident going into state.
And how much would it mean to go to state and capture that win?
I mean, like, again, like, words can't describe it. Like, we would love it so, so much. I mean, the amount of work, 110% that we put into practice, like, we deserve it so, so much. And everyone else on the court and in the fans know it as well. And we, like, can see it in each other's eyes. Like, we may not have to say anything, but, like, the grit that we have in our eyes just sums it all up, and we're super excited, and we think we can have a big shot at state.
Congratulations to U High. Also in 3A, a big flag, a big crowd for the Washington New Lenox Providence Super Central. Washington on their home court had the gym jumping. Katie Bishop to Carly Dawson for the big kill. Look at that great crowd. Later it's going to be a block by Haley Ashley, and Washington's all fired up. But I'll tell you what, New Lenox Providence would not give up the lead. Cammie Barth, a beautiful dig by the libero to Katie Bishop, again to Carly Dawson for the huge cross-court kill. But again, New Lenox Providence, Washington would get within one. New Lenox Providence always had the answer. They never gave up the lead. The Celtics of New Lenox Providence, who lost in the Super Sectional the past 2 years to Morton and to Limestone, this year they beat a Middle-Illini team to go to state. Washington's season ends in the Elite Eight. Yeah, Washington, you know, it just that picture in that gym. It was, 10 days ago they beat Limestone. They knocked off Limestone. They were jumping around. Thursday they win the sectional up in LaSalle, Peru, the highs and lows of the state tournament. Tonight an emotionally disappointing night, but a remarkable run by Washington to the Elite Eight.
It's just really sad. I mean, we worked really hard as a team, and we tried to come together, and that's all that matters. And I love these girls, so we had a good fight, but good congrats to them. So.
A lot of memories the last couple of weeks when you team together and played so well.
Yeah, I mean, winning regionals here on our home floor was awesome, and then continuing that, and all the fans that showed up here for us was really nice. And just like thinking back to freshman year, I'm just so grateful for this program and all that it's done for me.
It's really hard. We fought so hard to get to this moment. Honestly, we never thought we would be here. It's just been so much fun the whole ride, and I wouldn't choose to do it with any other team. I just really wish it was us.
Yeah, great crowd tonight. It's a great season for Washington. In Class 4, a Normal Community took on a Chicago Power, Chicago Marist. They got blitzed in the first set. They played much better in the second set, but Normal Community season ends in a 2-set loss to Chicago Marist. So we have one 3A team going, U High. We also have one 2A and one 1A team going. Let's continue our overtime highlights. In Class 2A, Bloomington Central Catholic is going back to the volleyball state finals. They've been on a mission all year. Josie Serta setting up Campbell Niepagan for the big swing and a kill. Later on set point, it's going to be Aubrey Fair with the block down for a point, and that set belongs to Bloomington Central Catholic. Second set, Rosie Kren sets up the block for a Central Catholic point. Then it's going to be Serta going outside once again to Campbell Niepagan, and that's not fair. Slams it straight down. And watch the gritty match point right here. Kendall Fair, the diving dig. Then Josie Serta outside to Aubrey Fair for the cross-court kill. Whatever it takes, right? That's been the mission all year for Central Catholic. Whatever it takes, the Saints are going back to state. Indeed, Bloomington Central Catholic, they suffered a heartbreaking loss in the state title a year ago. They lost by 2 points. Their coach Menendez, got them together right away and said, we're coming back here. We're coming back to state. And tonight they are going back to state. They're 2 wins away from a state title, and they're a team on a mission even after a big super sectional win tonight.
Yeah, I think it's just one step in our process, and to get back to state is super exciting. And we knew we had to take it 1 point at a time, just because that's 1 point closer to state. And so, in those high pressure situations, we just had to rely on each other, and in the end, we were on top. So.
Josie, for you, just how special is this, the emotions of it?
I think the most emotional games are so fun, it's so intense, and emotions are high for everyone on the court. So just playing with each other, playing for each other, pushing each other, I think it'll, we have a pretty good chance going in.
Going into the state finals, going up against Port Byron Riverdale on Friday, just, how high are the chances for you guys? How confident are you after a win like this, Josie?
I think we're a pretty confident team. We work really hard in practice. These next few days, we're going to bust our tails, and who knows, whoever's game is on Friday, but we're pretty confident. Yeah.
I think we always say just play Saints volleyball, and I think when we play Saints volleyball, we can beat anyone. So just coming out there, playing like we have been all season, and we can beat anyone.
In Class 1A, Cinderella's got a date for the state finals. The Tremont Turks, who are under 500 in the Heart of Illinois Conference, they beat Hartsburg-Emden tonight. Nora Parsons to tip. Celia Cross to Emma Eaton for Hartsburg-Emden. But on match point, Kaylee Johnson, Nora Parsons. Parsons off the block and down. And Tremont, an improbable state Final Four team. What a night for Tremont volleyball.
We just knew that we had it, and we support each other, brought each other on no matter what, and it worked.
We are so excited. Our girls played with heart, with fire. They showed up. They played through the tough moments. They didn't get rattled.
Yeah, they sure did not get rattled. Congratulations to Tremont. So in Class 1A, Tremont will be in the Final Four. They'll play Friday morning in the semifinals. The state title coming up on Saturday. In Class 2A, Bloomington Central Catholic will play in the 2A Final Four for a second straight year. In Class 3A, Normal U High will play in the state final. Central Catholic, U High, and Tremont, I'm sure, will all bring big crowds to CEFCU Arena.